10 minutes till game time. 10 minutes till game time. And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to SNSN's continuing coverage of high school baseball. My name is Mike Minarski, along with John Harden. Hey, John.
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
I am fantastic.
That's good. Good to hear. Good to hear. We have a great game today scheduled between the Griswold Wolverines live at Griswold High School against the Killingly Redmen. John, we were just talking a little bit about the game. And really, the teams seem to be pretty well, fairly matched.
Yeah, no, this is a fantastic matchup we're going to see this afternoon between Griswold and Killingly. You know, Killingly's coming into the game 3-4. Griswold's coming in 3-3. But if you look at the teams, you know, we've covered Griswold, but looking at Killingly, the games that they've won, they beat St. Bernard 5-1. They beat Stonington 4-2 and Windham 10-3. So really, I mean, beside the Stonington game, no real surprises. So Killingly's won the games they were supposed to win.
Yep.
Coming in here to Griswold. Griswold's done just about the same thing. Probably the only game they've lost that they probably should have won was the one on Friday against New London, which ended up just 2-4. So
we'll see what happens today. It should be it's a beautiful day. We can't seem to get away from the wind.
No, and
no
it's in
matter
our
what.
face today.
Yeah. And last game in New London, I got some feedback about how they couldn't hear us too well because all they could hear was the wind. And I'm telling you, it was whipping up quite fast. And it was a sturdy wind that was coming right at us. And there really wasn't a whole lot we could do about it.
No, there wasn't much we could do because we had probably the best seats in the house.
Yeah. We you don't say.
We were right there on the
You
action.
could see everything, huh?
Everything.
All right, that's a story for another day. But anyway,
Maybe tomorrow morning.
tomorrow morning. Yeah, you know what? Nah, well, I think we could do it in the funny way.
Sure we can.
Okay. So the Wolverines coming off a loss 4-2 against the New London Whalers. Not a well-played game by the Wolverines, was it?
No, that was probably the worst played game that we've seen from Griswold this season. And really to walk away, just with a 2-run deficit at the end, I think it says a lot about this ball club and really the strength that they're going to bring to the field today against the Redmen.
Was Jamie, are you our cameraman today? No. Okay. Well, we thought we had a cameraman, but I guess not. All right. So
yeah, don't be surprised if you walk by the press box and you get asked.
So basically, what you see on the screen is pretty much what you get because that's all we have to do. We do not have a cameraman. I have asked 6 people to come over and do camera. And look, we can also look at the dugout if you want to. So we're starting to get funky with extra cameras and stuff like that.
Getting fancy.
That's right. And if you want to see the Killingly dugout, look at that. We can do that too. So we're having some fun with cameras. So
it's always where else would you want to be?
No, and this is a real hard place to actually set cameras up because where are you going to put them? There's this 30-foot fence everywhere around us.
Right.
So
with crossbars in the exact wrong spot.
Yeah. So the only way it's going to happen, this is going to happen is if we get like a cutout and we actually put our table right down there and not even use the press box.
Oh, yeah.
But that's defeating the purpose. I wonder if we can get on top of here.
Can we?
No, it's not a flat roof, though.
That's 2 different questions.
Can we and allowing us is there's 2 guys sitting right in front of us down in the bleachers. I wonder if they can hear us because we need, are you our cameramen? Are you the ones that have come into? Would you like to be?
There's free double bubbling.
Yeah. You get sunflower seeds. Who are you rooting for? I don't think that's going to happen. Well, if we don't get really, really good shots of some great plays, it's their fault. I'm just going to put it out there right now because they're sitting right there. No, right next to the camera. So it's absolutely their fault. We're going to do that. So the game's supposed to start at 3:45, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of movement right now. Are they waiting for umpires?
Umpire, maybe. I haven't seen an umpire yet come down.
No, I haven't either.
But I thought I saw one in the parking lot. Maybe he's waiting for his partner. I'm not exactly sure. But we are 1 minute away from what was scheduled first pitch. So
yeah,
should be getting started any moment now.
So let's go over the lineups while we're here. Let's go over the lineup for Killingly. Leading off and catching, Nate Keefe. Batting second, the left fielder, Ben Jacks. Number 6, or I should say batting third and playing shortstop. We know him from basketball.
Yes, we do.
The basketball captain, Jay Gershevich. Batting cleanup also from the basketball team. We broadcasted some of the games. First baseman, Trevin Russ. Lucas Bertram is going to be the DH. Ashton Goodwin playing third base. So we know a little bit about this kid, do we not?
We do know that name. That name should sound familiar to a lot of our listeners today.
Ashton Goodwin, of course, played through the Griswold system in the, I should say the Jewett City.
Right, came up through Jewett City Little League, went all the way to the state championship with them last year.
Yeah, and has decided to move on to Killingly. And he is playing third base. Let's see. Let's see. All right, the volume's all the way up. I think we got it. All right, so after Ashton Goodwin, the second baseman, Mason Frazier. Cam Nuri going to play right field, and then batting ninth, playing center field, Brady Waterman. And on the mound, Brandon Baker.
Brandon Baker, big, tall, 6'4" senior, going to be on the mound for the Redmen today.
You want to go over the Wolverines lineup?
Wolverines lineup, absolutely. So batting leadoff and playing center field will be number 27, Cade Rubino. At shortstop, number 6, Sean Garvin in the 2-hole. Starting pitcher, number 21, Evan Gilgenbach, will be batting third. First baseman, number 23, Nolan Webster in the 4-hole. Batting fifth, catcher, number 45, Andrew Harden. At third base, number 1, Colin Mitchell. In left field, number 15, Calvin Odo. In right field, number 2, Nick Comfort. And batting ninth, second baseman, number 5, Jake Duthry.
Duthry getting the first time in the infield. We've seen him play right field. We haven't seen him play the infield yet, as far as high school ball is concerned.
Yeah, very early on, maybe even the scrimmages, and when they were still trying to find out where they wanted to put some people, he was platooning at second.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll be able to see Jake in the starting lineup and also Nick Comfort in the starting lineup today.
We have a question on the board here in the chat room from Amy saying, do you stream softball too? Well, Amy, we used to. We used to stream softball, especially a lot of them here at home. We had a really good relationship and do have a really good relationship with Coach Aramoni. However, GSPN has decided that they want to do the softball games. So it's really on them. So we do the baseball games.
We do baseball, they do softball.
That's it. So I hope that answers your question. Unfortunately, I do not have a GSPN schedule. Oh, you're welcome, Amy. I'm glad we could go ahead and answer that question for you. Look at that. Even got a rim shot.
But hey, once again, we've got the Norwich Bulletin in the house for a Griswold game.
Yeah. So I think if somebody hits a home run, we do this.
No, we got to have something better than that.
Something better than that? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know.
It's got to get you on your feet.
Okay, well, the visiting team scores.
Hey! Stop it.
I like that one.
Let's see.
You're having too much fun with this new board.
I am. I get a kick out of it.
Me.
If you steal a base, that's what you got right there.
Huh?
Beep, beep.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. The funny thing is we're not going to use any kind of, I guess that's the national anthem. It's a national anthem, kind of caught me by surprise, but it was kind of cool because as soon as the national anthem went on, everybody stopped what they were doing and started putting their hand over the heart and saluting the flag. So that was pretty awesome. And Mr. Hamill says my job is done.
Yeah, so see you later, Jacob. I'm out.
I don't even think anybody cued him to do it. He just said, I'm doing it now.
He's like, I see enough people on the field. We're going.
I'm taking control of it.
I'm not going to warn anybody.
All right, here we go. We are in the top of the first inning. We're just about ready for pitch number 1 of the ball game. Evan Gilgenbach on the hill for the Griswold Wolverines. Last time we saw him, he pitched 4 in the third?
4 in the third against the Plainfield win, 8-2.
Mm-hmm.
And what a great game for the Wolverines against the Panthers over at Plainfield. They were hyped. They were ready to go. There was nothing that was going to stop them during that ball game.
No, not at all. And that was one of the ones that Evan Gilgenbach, the senior, he wanted to win. He wanted that bad. He wanted it very, very bad. So, and he got it.
He did. He in his baseball career here in high school, he had not beat Plainfield.
No.
And then taking that leadership role here as a captain, he was going to take it his senior season. And they did with authority.
Well, he also, unfortunately, lost a year because of COVID. So,
right.
So he only got to pitch 3 out of the 4 years.
That's going to be a hole that's going to be with us for another year or two.
Yeah. Defensively, you got Webster at first, Duthry at second, Garvin at short, Mitchell at third. You got Odo in center.
Comfort.
Wait a minute. No,
yeah,
you got Kate Rubino in right. Excuse me.
Right.
Comfort in right and Odo in left. All right, everybody's converging onto the pitcher's mound, getting ready for the first pitch. Nate Keefe, number 14, going to lead it off. He's catching today for the Fur. How do you like that? Fur. For the Killingly Redmen. Andrew Harden just about ready to get into position. And John, here we go. Says play ball. Gilgenbach just about ready to develop another. It's been another big win. What do you think?
I think they can do it. This would be a huge win, not only just on the record books, but I think psychologically for the Wolverines.
Killingly's always been very tough. First pitch hitting into right field. That's deep. And it's gone. It's gone. First pitch out of here.
Leadoff home run by Nate Keefe.
1 pitch, 1 run, 1-0 Killingly. Well, good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Keefe. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he is a UConn Avery Point commit.
That was an opposite field shot, and I didn't even think it had a chance to get out of here, especially with the wind blowing in like it is.
Right, no, it's going left to right, and it started to tail, but it got right inside that foul pole. Home run. The Redmen are up 1-0.
So here's Ben Jacks, the left fielder. Doesn't make a pitcher feel very good when you throw 1 pitch and you're immediately down 1-0.
No, misses inside for a ball on that one.
That's our moonshot, too. And that's the first time I've ever seen a home run out of here at Griswold. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Right, that was one thing that surprised me. I've heard that from several people. They have not seen a ball leave the yard here at Griswold High School.
In the dirt, 2-1.
So I guess we just witnessed history.
And there's a rocket up to center field. Another base hit. That's another solid shot off Gilgenbach.
Able to hold him to a single.
Well, the ball was hit so hard. Duthry tried to lunge for it, but it was out of his reach.
Yeah, and the ones that come right back at you like a hot shot like that, they're tough to read, and that was right on him about the time he recognized it.
Here's Jay Gershevitz. There's a bouncer to short. And that ball, and the Wolverines are all out of sorts right now. They are all out of sorts. The ball was bounced to Sean Garvin. The throw was off the bag. Gilgenbach was even covering the bag.
Right, little bobble right there. Could have probably turned 2 on that one. The bobble it short, and then the throw that was off the bag. Killenly now no outs. Runners on first and second. And that brings up first baseman Trevin Russ.
Yeah, the Wolverines are just they're all discombobulated already.
Got to shake it off.
Strike one on the outside corner.
It's a 7-inning game. This is just top of the first. There's a lot of baseball to be played.
Absolutely. Kind of reminds me of the first inning against Wheeler.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Swing and a miss off speed. He's ahead of Russ, the cleanup hitter, 0-2.
But, yeah, the Wheeler game, after that first inning, that was an 8-1 Griswold ball game.
Yeah. 0-2. High and outside. Try to get Russ to chase it a little bit. Curveball outside, 2-2. One nothing to score. Foul and out of play.
Slice sharply out of it.
I still can't get over the amount of power that it took for that for the leadoff hitter Keefe to get it out of here like that.
Especially opposite field.
Exactly. 2-2. Nobody out. Foul tip gets away from Harden. Everybody stays.
But maybe we could talk Jackson Fleming into triple duty up here. He could do the scoreboard, the walk-up songs, and the camera. I think he can do it.
I think he is that talented. Killingly rattling Griswold's ace right out of the box. Swing and a miss, got him. Gilgenbach needed that one.
Yeah, excellent strikeout by Evan right there, bringing up the designated hitter Lucas Bertram.
So they Killingly started off with a first pitch home run, then a base hit by Ben Jacks. Grishevitz gets on an error. So here we are with one down in the top of the first, 1-0 Killingly. High and tight.
We may need to bring bricks up wherever we go.
Wherever we go, we seem to need cinder blocks to go ahead and actually put things down because things fly in the dirt. 2-0. Here's a base hit into left field. They are waving in Jacks. Here's the throw, the plate, no play, no throw. And then they chuck it over to second, and he's safe over there. So Jacks comes around to score. Grishevitz hangs at second, and Bertram is on first with an RBI single.
Yeah, excellent defensive play by Griswold right there. Actually hit the cut and went back to second because Grishevitz took a lead off second. They went back, checked him back to second. So you got runners at first and second, one out, but they were able to drive in a run. It's now Killingly 2 here in the top of the first.
Here's Ashton Goodwin. Strike one. Griswold boy.
Spoke with him and his dad yesterday for a little bit. Nice to talk to them. Haven't seen them in a while.
Kid's got a strong arm.
He does.
For a freshman, too. 0-2 to Goodwin. Does it feel like mid-November? Or is it just me?
It's more fall than spring, I'll give you that.
Goodness. Gilgenbach looking for another punch out. He could use it right here. And there's a shot in the gap. But it is hauled in by Nick Comfort. And Grishevitz moves on over to third on the sacrifice fly. So 2 down. Here's Mason Frazier, the second baseman. Falling out of play.
So the Kinley batters being aggressive here in the top of the first. There's a lot of first pitch swings.
Yeah, like a home run.
Very first pitch of the ball game.
I got to be honest, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, and 1. Here's a grounder to Garvin. He flips it on over to Duthry, and they get the runner for the third out of the inning, or the inning. Well, you think they're discombobulated. Apparently, I am too.
Well, we got a middle inning to get it all back together.
All right, so Griswold gives up 2 runs. In the first inning, Killingly leaves one, but it all started with a leadoff home run by Nate Keefe over the right field fence. It was a moonshot. We're going to be back in a minute with more baseball. You're watching SNSN's coverage of Griswold versus Killingly High School baseball right here. The issue of guns and gun ownership has been a white-hot topic locally in the recent past. Is gun ownership for everyone? Maybe. However, if you want to investigate gun ownership, do it the right way by visiting Swamp Yankee Arms on North Main Street, Jewett City. They can assist with consultation and, of course, proper training in regards to gun ownership and use. Swamp Yankee Arms is a community partner. Swamp Yankee Arms. Find them on Facebook. Proud sponsor of Griswold Baseball.
There are all sorts of advertisements that ask you to shop local. When you think local car service and repair, look to Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City. When you go to Winton Automotive, you deal directly with the owner, Ken Winton. How's that for peace of mind? Brakes, tires, oil changes, or general maintenance, and Winton Automotive even posts helpful info on Facebook that may prevent costly repairs. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Baseball on SNSN.
All right, welcome back to Griswold High School. We're going to go to the bottom of the first inning. Griswold finding themselves in a hole right off the bat, 2-0.
Yeah, but they were able to hold them to 2 runs. It looked like right there, Kinley was almost going to be able to score at will. But Griswold started to settle down a little bit. Hopefully the top of the first inning jitters are out. They're going to be coming up to the plate. Evan's going to certainly want to get a couple of those runs back. He's scheduled to be the number 3 batter coming up here after Rubino and Garvin. But when you throw one pitch and the leadoff batter takes you a yard, it'll rattle you.
That's like waking up in the morning and saying, okay, we're starting the game losing 1-0.
It's like waking up in the morning, going to the kitchen and finding out you don't have coffee.
Or you got no milk for the cereal.
There's a problem here.
All right, we're going to see what kind of stuff Mr. Baker has on the mound. Big 6'4" kid, senior. And he faces Cade Rubino. First pitch from Baker, fastball high. 1-0.
So one thing I think we're going to have to see from Griswold in this ball game is their ability to manufacture runs.
Nice pitch from Baker on the inside corner, 1-1.
They've been successful in every game they've been able to play to kind of get those runs across the plate. Kincaid being one of those.
Inside, 2-1. High and a little tight, 3-1 to Cade Rubino. If you're just joining us, 2-0 Killingly in the bottom of the first. Ball 4.
Leadoff walk for Griswold. Dangerous base runner.
It's very, very quick. Here's Garvin. So right off the get-go, Griswold gets their first man on. High and outside to Garvin, 1-0. So Baker's having a hard time finding the plate at the beginning of the game here.
Well, I think that was a pitch out just to check on Rubino. But yeah, like you're saying, with a leadoff walk, a little bit tough finding the strike zone here in the bottom of the first.
That was right down the plate, the middle of the plate, 1-1.
Reset pitch.
Mm-hmm. That had some zip on it too. Here goes Rubino. That ball is, they're going to let him go because that ball was high and inside, not Garvin down. So Cade is safe at second. So now Griswold has a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Garvin being a little bit of a ball attractant in the last couple of games.
Last 3. Foul back, 2-2. Fortunate to have another nice day for baseball.
It's absolutely gorgeous. Take the wind away.
Yeah.
It's like a beach day.
It's chilly, though.
I think it was 52.
It's cold. In the dirt. Full count. There's the pass, the throw up there to try to pick off Rubino because he was about halfway down the line. I don't know, John. The older I get, the warmer I like it.
Are you going to be moving down to Florida?
Oh, no. No. I got a grandchild coming in a few months. I'm not going anywhere.
Going to be turned into one of those snowbirds.
Popped up foul.
That's
off to the right.
Yep.
Out of play.
Gone.
Oh, yeah. Count holds at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Looks like a bunch of people made the trek down from Killingly today.
It's a nice drive down 395.
Sure.
Yeah.
Here's the 3-2. Bounce foul. Again, Billy Kane not even attempting to make the play.
He doesn't even react.
Doesn't even react.
It's almost like challenging his batter. All right, hit me.
Jeez. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Garvin goes down via the K. Here's Evan Gilgenbach. Gives the catcher a little pat on the butt. It's a good hit, man. You got me.
You got to have respect amongst the players.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. It happens. That's baseball.
And I think the pat on the butt is only accepted between men in baseball. You know, if you're going to walk down the hallway at Griswold High School, you know, you're not going to go, hey.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to be acceptable.
No. No, you're going straight to guidance.
Do not pass go. You may be escorted.
1-0 to Gilgenbach. And Baker turned around to throw, but there was nobody there.
Not covering, not holding Kincaid at second.
He looks over the shortstop, wondering why he wasn't there. Gilgenbach takes the strike, 1-1. Now, Evans got some power. We've seen him hit the ball real hard the last couple of games.
Yeah, he hit one right on this fence in the right center.
What about the one he hit in New London? That'd have been out of here.
Oh, my goodness gracious. And that was with the wind blowing in.
Yep. Foul back, 1-2.
Wind blowing in, cold day, and they have a double fence. So you take any one of those factors away, and that ball was going to be gone.
Mm-hmm. I see, you know, they were talking about like the seating here at Griswold High School. I mean, it's stadium seating. It's nice. It's probably nicer than most places.
Yeah, no, it's kind of amphitheater-ish.
Yeah, I see you. I'd say you take the fence, you move it up with box seats.
Ooh, box seats.
Yeah. There's a grounder up the middle, and a nice scoop by the shortstop, Grishevitz. Got him at the plate. I don't think so. It looked like Rubino had the hand in there, but the ump still called him out. But nobody is arguing the fact that Rubino is out at the plate.
Yeah, you got the 6-3-3-2 on that double play. Ends the inning. Griswold goes down 1-2-3 with the double play there at the plate.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. We're going to go to the top of the second. Killingly 2, Griswold nothing. You're watching high school baseball right here on SNSN.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, griswoldpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
And we're back here at Wolverines Stadium. I still think we should put box seats in.
I like that idea.
Huh?
Plus, it'll take away about the quarter mile of foul space we have behind the plate.
$12 a game, right? $12 a seat.
Bring them in.
Yep.
Maybe get some popcorn, hot dogs.
Yep. Put a big like in between here, a big some sort of divider. So you have, A+ seating right in the front.
Right. And then
Plush.
general admission.
Yeah.
After that, okay.
Yeah. Concierge service.
Be nice.
Huh?
It's an idea.
Yeah, they're serving lobster bisque in the Palladium today.
Somebody's got to tell Kate she's back there at the snack table. We need lobster bisque.
That's right. Pheasant under glass.
But coming up here in the top of the second inning for Killingly, they have right fielder Cam Nuri, followed up by center fielder Brady Waterman and catcher Nate Keefe.
So what Nate Keefe can do.
Yeah, he can take you oppo. Only needs one pitch to do it.
Hey, quit mingling with the help. Poor Jamie's getting a beating from us. Or from me.
Yeah, I'm like, us.
There's no loss with that.
I'm being good.
Yes, Jen, you're being well behaved today. You had to expect a dig or two.
Hey, sure, I deserve it. Oh no! As my playbook flies over to your side of the
No balls, 2 strikes. See, that's what happens when the scoreboard guy gets.
Yeah, he's our win block.
Yeah, he's our win block number 1.
Jackson, move a little bit to your right.
God. All right, 1 and 2 to Nuri.
But I'll tell you what, probably mid-season to the end of the season, we're going to be hoping we have these days back, probably.
I think you're right. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Evan really needed that strikeout. He's going to need to have a quick second inning right here.
Yeah, and he was over in the trainer's table in between innings. Kind of flexing his hand out a little bit. So, and I don't know if he's hurt or not. Billy Kane is out to talk to him right now.
Yeah, I missed what it may have been if there was an injury, but he is talking to the coach.
So we're not sure what's happening here, but
yeah,
I think there's going to be some sort of change.
They're going to do a pitching change here.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as we find out what's happening, we'll certainly let everybody know. But it does look like Evan will be leaving the ballgame, at least from the mound.
Who's coming in? Mitchell? Are they? Or no? No, it looks like they're going to. Unless Webster's going to go to third. Now we're just guessing.
You got to have the glove swap. There's a glove for everything. There's
a glove for up here in the broadcast booth.
There is?
Yeah, you never know what's going to come over that fence. Kevin Merchant saved my face one day. Literally stuck his hand out because the foul ball was coming right at my head.
You didn't see it?
No. Well, I wasn't looking either, so.
Got to keep your head on a swivel.
Would have been a noggin jogger. Serve that with some burger nugs.
Burger nug. But no, then you could go, to the diner and everybody asks you why you got laces across your forehead. It's a pretty good story.
So it looks like Nolan Webster is going to take the hill. Gilgenbach's going to go to first.
So interesting. Probably definitely not what Kane wanted to see, especially this early in this ball game.
See if we can get an update maybe from the trainer.
But yeah, Evan was able to pitch an inning and a third. He's going to go off the mound with a strikeout. But he did give up the home run to Nate Keefe to lead it off, followed up by the base hit by Ben Jacks, who was able to come around and score. Grishevitz got on with an error, then struck out Russ. There was a single to Bertram, then a flyout by Ashton Goodwin to right field, then the fielder's choice to Mason Frazier to get him out of the first inning. So really not a bad outing for as short as it was for Mr. Gilgenbach.
I think that the first pitch just set the tone for him.
Oh, I hope not. Got to be a little bit tougher now, especially in this game. This game will eat you up.
We got to ask John Shishmanian how he's taking pictures through the fence.
He's magical.
I think he is magical. He's the best photographer in Eastern Connecticut, that's for sure.
I know. I got to love it, man. There's been a couple of me in the football season. I don't think he's gotten one during baseball. Maybe if I give him a double bubble.
And he even takes phone calls while he's
I mean, that's a multitasker. Ask him, hey, he can take stills and he can do the video if he wants. He's a videographer. Let's go.
So yeah, there he is right there. There's John Shish right there. Obviously, we were going to report that to the Norwich Bolton. He's taking personal calls.
Oh. Now you're going to get him in trouble.
As you can see, we have no cameraman.
Ghost man on camera. You know, Fleming did not say no when we said, hey, can he do triple duty?
Yeah,
he just smiled. He did it again. I think he actually wants to do it.
Look at this. Ooh, split screen. Look at this. Look at this, John, huh?
Oh, wow. Look, we're getting fancy. Uh-oh.
All right. Here we go. Little fancy dance.
I hope it doesn't get too fancy.
Comment from John. Looked to me like the Griswold runner was safe at the plate. Looks like he got his hand in there before the tag. From us, too, it looked that way as well. But it's going to go as a 6-3-2 double play either way. Fouled back, Waterman. The center fielder, Brady Waterman, his first time up as game resumes. Strike two. The ball tailed, but continued to catch the outside corner. 0-2. Popped up. And that's going to be out of play.
I think it's out. Sound like it hit a bleacher. But Webster working quick off the mound.
Yeah. And throwing strikes. Here's the 2-2. That wasn't a strike, though. That was high. 3-2. Two nothing Killingly. We are in the top of the second inning. Swing and a miss. Got him.
So 2 batters, 2 strikeouts, 2 pitchers.
So now we go back to the top. Mr. Keefe. He didn't do much. He was only at the plate for about 30 seconds. That's all he needed.
Yeah, he wanted to go sit back down.
Yeah.
Long bus ride.
Like, oh, one pitch, one home run over the right field fence. And that's how the game started. Strike one. Keefe taking a moment to go ahead and see what Mr. Webster has to offer. Just inside 1-1. Just trying to shade him over to right. Ball's low, 2-1. Now, you said he's already committed to...
I believe that's correct. Hopefully, I mean, if I'm incorrect, correct me in the chat, but I believe he's a UConn Avery Point.
Are you our cameraman?
You got the sunglasses.
That ball is skied in the infield off the bat of Keefe. Who's going to call it? Nobody. And Keefe is going to end up at second as he just kept chugging around the bases. And Billy Kane is heated.
Can't have that.
You got to call it a base hit, too. Nobody touched it.
Yeah, I'm kind of debating. I got an E5 in my book right now because he was set up under the ball and then just fell to the ground. But you got to catch those. That would have got us out of this inning with no runs plated. But now Killingly with a runner in scoring position. And
I called it first
Jacks.
a base hit and an error.
Almost an error on the throw.
Yeah. So 2 out. Top of the second, here's Ben Jacks, who ripped a base hit. That ball was
Must have
high.
just missed.
Just missed. Harden didn't even move his glove.
No, he hit the target.
bounces the plate. 1-1. Two down. Top of the first. 2-0 Killingly.
Miss low.
3-1. I noticed that you were pitching around Keefe a little bit, and it looks like they're doing the same thing to Jax. There's a rope into left field. That's going to be a base hit. They are waving the runner in, and he's going to get in there standing as Keefe comes around from second. And another base hit for Jax, who's 2 for 2. It's an RBI.
Yeah, that infield hit or E5, whatever we decide to call it, comes back and bites Griswold. Killingly comes up with their third run.
Brings up Grishevitz. He got on the throwing error by Sean Garvin.
Caught the inside corner on that pitch.
So Griswold having a hard time with the top of the order. And Killingly's top of the order being very productive.
Yeah, here early in this ball game, you're certainly correct with that.
There goes Jax, and that's going to find the gap in right center. And with the runner going, Jax is going to get home easily. 4-0 Killingly. And Grishevitz is going to end up with a double.
So center field shading Grishevitz way into left center, and he's able to punch it into right center and score Jax for the fourth run. Not sure what that defensive alignment was on that particular play.
Here's Russ, who struck out the first time up. He looks at strike one. So Killingly has some hitters in the top of the lineup.
Absolutely. And being aggressive, finding the pitch they want and swinging at it.
Swing and a miss. Not much happening. You know, I mean, if you look through the lineup, it was pretty smooth sailing for Griswold pitching after the first three batters. Russ goes down. And essentially, the side was struck out.
So, yeah, 3 strikeouts here in the top of the second for Griswold pitching, but not before Killingly was able to score 2 more runs. It's going to put it 4-0 going into the bottom of the second inning as my scorebook flies open. I think I went all the way back to last year's game.
That's funny.
And I lost my pen.
That went somewhere. All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the second inning. Griswold getting further in that hole just a little bit, 4-0. You're watching Griswold High School Baseball right here on SNSN.
Hi, this is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Well, some banks offer checking account rewards, and some banks rebate ATM withdrawal fees. At Eastern, we say, why choose? Check out our Kasasa checking accounts and find out how you can get both. For more information, visit bankeasternct.com, call us at 860-889-7381, or stop by any of our branch locations today. Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank with offices in Norwich, Jewett City, and Plainfield. Member FDIC. Do you Kasasa?
You buy better. Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns.
Are you tired of resetting passwords, getting locked out of websites, and listening to hold music for days? Do you really think 15 minutes is enough time to spend ensuring your biggest investments? The Burns Agency is here to help with in-person real-time customer care for all your insurance needs. Buy better with the Burns Agency for auto, home, business, and life.
Right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
And we are back here at Griswold High School, 4-0 Killingly. John, what's Griswold got to do before they sink even deeper.
Well, they got to stop making errors in the field, tighten up that defense, get those bats alive. We didn't see anything in the bottom of the first inning. We lost the leadoff walk by Kincaid on the 6-3-3-2 double play. So really got to get the bats moving. They got to tighten up the defense. They're not out of this ball game yet. It's only the bottom of the second inning, and here's Griswold coming up with their 4, 5, 6 batters. Leading off is first base. Well, now starting pitcher, or not starting pitcher, but pitcher, Nolan Webster.
Strike one.
Pitches catch the outside corner. Webster down 0-2. Pitch is high for ball one. Webster able to punch one into center field, but the second
And he
baseman
drops
it. So Griswold with a leadoff runner. That'll bring up catcher number 45, Andrew Harden. No outs, runner on first.
Strike one to Harden. So the E-Bug getting Killingly now. Swing and a miss.
So Harden down 0-2.
Pitcher didn't like the ball. Thanks for joining us here at Griswold High School. Mike Minarski, John Harden. Griswold versus Killingly. Killingly up already 4-0. We're in the bottom of the second. That ball is very high. Nice stretch there by Keefe. Not too many catchers bat leadoff.
No, you don't see that very often.
There's a bouncer to third. Going to go to second. On over to the first. And they're going to pull a 5-4-3 double play. Around the horn. Brings up Colin Mitchell for the first time today. The double play was started by their old nemesis, Ashton Goodwin. 1-1 to Mitchell. He hit a moonshot the other day at New London.
Yeah, he did. The only problem with the hits for Griswold in that New London game is they came way too late in the ball game.
Yeah. 1-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Ooh, they thought they had him looking. 2-2.
Because Daryl Mitchell for New London was actually pitching a no-hitter.
Mm-hmm. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
So here in the bottom of the second, Griswold goes down 1-2-3 once again.
Going to go to the top of the third. Killingly up 4-0. You're watching high school baseball right here on SNSN. It's finally motorcycle and boating season. At Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency can help by giving you big savings when you bundle your boat or motorcycle insurance with your auto policy. Trahan Agency has been in business for over 25 years, which doesn't happen unless you have honesty and integrity, and you get both with Allstate Insurance, the Trahan Agency, Route 12 Plainfield. Find them on Facebook. Bundle your motorcycle or boat insurance today with your auto policy and get big savings. Kevin Trahan is a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Griswold High School. We're in the top of the third inning. Griswold down 4-0.
Yeah, and they've got Killenly's got their designated hitter, Lucas Bertram, coming up to the plate to lead off here in the top of the third inning. He was able to reach on a single in the first. Kind of has a Vladdy Jr. kind of build to him.
He had a base hit his first time up. First time facing Mr. Webster. Stocky fella. Popped up in the infield. Gilgenbach called everybody off.
Came in and got the out. So here comes Ashton Goodwin, who flew out to right in the first inning.
Which turned into a sacrifice fly that moved Gershevitz to third. Strike one. Bounce it to third. Mitchell botches it. No play.
So the errors continue for Griswold. Ashton Goodwin on first with the E5. Brings up Mason Frazier.
That's been a problem for the Wolverines.
It's been a continuous problem since the first week. That's one thing that they have not been able to shake. But the only difference is now the bats have gone silent.
Ball's outside to Frazier. Frazier bounced into a force to end the first inning. Here goes Goodwin.
The throw's offline from Harden. That goes into center field, but Goodwin will hold up at second. Stolen base. Runner in scoring position for Killenly.
So another running and scoring position for the Redmen. Two and one. Fouled and out of play. 2 and 2. Jake Duthry doing a little dance out there, trying to keep Goodwin honest. They kind of know each other, don't they?
Yeah, they do. A lot of these players being former teammates of each other. Frazier fouls that one back. Yeah, I was talking to Andrew just maybe a day or so ago. There has not been a team we've played except East Lyme, but then in East Lyme we knew who the coach was. But there's been a player that Andrew's known, or more than one player, on every single team we've faced so far this season. And teammates with most of them.
Outside, 3-2.
Frazier almost out of the box. Kind of straddling the outside line with his feet.
There's a shot to right field. That's going to fall and go to the fence. Frazier rounding. He's going to stop at second. And Goodwin's going to come home to score.
So
5-0.
Yeah, Frazier with a double there. RBI double brings Goodwin home. It's now 5-0 Killenly. This brings up right fielder Cam Nuri to the plate for Killenly. He struck out in the second. That was Gilgenbach's last batter that he faced.
Swing and a miss. Killingly showed up with their bats ready to go.
Yes, they did, and that's the difference in this ball game right now.
No balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's the second time that Nuri has gone down via the K.
Much needed strikeout for Griswold right there. Hopefully they can get center fielder Brady Waterman here in the inning.
Ball's outside, 1-0. Inside, 2-0.
Don't want to lose this number 9 batter for Killenly. You want to get out of this inning with minimal damage. Killenly already able to plate 1 run here in the third, taking the score to 5-0.
You got Keith on deck.
With a runner in scoring position, there's a strike right there, 3-1.
There's 2 outs. There's a pop fly right to Garvin. Little lazy fly, and he gets him.
So Griswold able to get out of the third with only giving up 1 run, leaving the runner stranded for Killenly. But it is 5-0 going into. Where's it go? I'm just lost my
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third inning.
And we'll be back in a little bit. Right after this, you're watching high school baseball right here on SNSN.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Tire Queen.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
Right, we are back here at Griswold High School. We just found out that Evan Gilgenbach was taken out of the game with maybe some tendonitis in his elbow.
Little tender, little sore in the elbow, so more precautionary than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Good move by Coach Kane.
Because, yeah, at the bottom, at the end of the day, you need to protect the kids.
So here in the bottom of the third inning, Griswold coming up with their 7, 8, 9 batters. Leading off is left fielder Calvin Odo, followed by right fielder Nick Comfort, and then second baseman Jake Duthry.
I wonder what it'll take to have him play like the theme from Barney for the walk-up song for somebody, just as a joke.
For a second ago, I thought that was going to be Inspector Gadget. I was like,
Strike one.
So
Strike two.
It goes inside, goes outside, gets 2 strikes. 0-2 to Odo.
Baker's just cruising. So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Griswold ran into some good pitching on against New London. Now, strike 3. Now they got they're finding that they can't hit Baker. What's going on? Are they just really coming up with some incredible pitching, or are they just having a hard time swinging the bat?
I think they're having more. I think it's more having a hard time to swing the bat. Not to take anything away from Mitchell of New London or Baker here for Killenly, but really the Griswold bats. There's a hit up the middle
by Nick Comfort, and he's out in the first pitch.
Goes down 6-3.
Here's Duthry.
And we were talking about Grishevitz, what kind of range he has at shortstop. We had talked about it that first play he made over where he went all the way across the bag over to the second baseman's area to make that play. Fantastic range.
That was a Nomar Garcia Parra move.
But he doesn't play with his gloves as much at the plate.
Baker's just cruising right now.
So here's one thing we've seen, especially against these last couple of batters. It goes inside, goes outside. Let's see if he elevates here. Nope, goes back outside. Duthry able to foul it off. Because it's been the same pitch pattern for several batters.
Inside, outside, elevate?
Yep.
There's the elevate.
That's something that guys should be noticing and talking to each other about, especially the batters that are at the plate. What did you see? Go back and talk in the dugout.
2-2. Fouled out of play.
Staying alive.
Staying alive. But
when you said Baker was cruising, you had a question for me. I thought you were going to bring up the upcoming presentation of Grease by Griswold High School.
Got him looking. Ripped the phone book.
Corner.
Has a curveball that just buckled him.
So third inning, Third time Griswold went down 1-2-3. We've played 3. It's Killingly 5, Wolverines 0.
That's right. We'll be back for the start of the 4th inning in just a minute, right here on SNSN.
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Spring is finally here, and that means that all of the robust colors that spring flowers offer are now available at Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse. Don't forget flowers for mom either. Mother's Day is right around the corner, May 8th. Shop Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse online or go to their store on 17 Ashland Street, Jewett City. All the beautiful spring colors. And of course, Mother's Day on May 8th. 2 great reasons to shop Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse, 17 Ashland Street, Jewett City, a proud sponsor of Griswold Athletics. And we're back once again here at Griswold High School, 5-0 Killingly. John?
Yes, sir.
What's Griswold got to do?
They got to score runs. They got to keep Killingly from scoring runs, and part of that's going to be tightening up their defense, get rid of the errors, get rid of the bobbles, get out of this inning without giving up another run, and then start putting runs on the board for themselves. I mean, it's going to have to be that simple. But they're going to have to do that starting off with Nate Keefe coming to the plate to lead off for the Redmen here in the 4th.
And he's been nothing but trouble.
Depends on which side of the fence you're on, but sure, yeah, been a good batter.
First pitch, home run in the 1st, and then came in the 2nd inning. Base hit, scored. Who scored 2 runs?
I mean, he
2 for
just
2.
barely cleared the pitcher's mound, but was able to get on base. He skied at about 520 feet in the air, though.
He just kept going, and he ended up on 2nd.
Yeah, why not? Do it.
Swing and a miss.
So that's one thing that, you always tell your players when you're coaching them, you put that ball in play, force the defense to make a play, and then you get on your horse and run. Run till I tell you to stop. And that's exactly what Keefe did in the 2nd.
Swing and a miss. He got Keefe on 3 pitches.
There you go. Brings up Ben Jackson. It's been nothing but a hit machine today.
He's not been in trouble either. 2 for 2.
Isn't that a movie?
Scored 2 runs.
Nothing but trouble. Was that a movie?
I don't know. Killingly came to play. Swing and a miss. I think he actually got a piece of that.
Ooh. So Webster coming out here in the 4th, thrown 4 pitches, 4 strikes.
Five and 5.
He's done messing around.
Got him looking. Whoa! No play, Nolan. 6 pitches, 6 strikes, 2 Ks.
Brings up Grisevitz.
And we're talking the first 2 batters of the lineup, too, who've
Top
been
of the lineup that's been tearing Griswold up today.
Yeah.
4 of their 5 runs have been scored by the first 2 batters that just went down on Ks.
Here's a bouncer right to Garvin. On over to first, Gilgabach. 1 pitch retires him. So very economical inning.
That's exactly the type of inning that Griswold needed. Fantastic job. 7 pitches, 2 strikeouts, and then a 6-3 to end it. Now Griswold's got to come up in the bottom of the inning and put some runs across the plate for themselves.
And now's the time to do it. They are at the top of their order. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. Killingly 5. Griswold still no score. You are listening and watching Griswold High School Baseball right here on SNS. The issue of guns and gun ownership has been a white-hot topic locally in the recent past. Is gun ownership for everyone? Maybe. However, if you want to investigate gun ownership, do it the right way by visiting Swamp Yankee Arms on North Main Street, Jewett City. They can assist with consultation and, of course, proper training in regards to gun ownership and use. Swamp Yankee Arms is a community partner. Swamp Yankee Arms. Find them on Facebook. Proud sponsor of Griswold Baseball.
There are all sorts of advertisements that ask you to shop local. When you think local car service and repair, look to Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City. When you go to Winton Automotive, you deal directly with the owner, Ken Winton. How's that for peace of mind? Brakes, tires, oil changes, or general maintenance, and Winton Automotive even posts helpful info on Facebook that may prevent costly repairs. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Baseball on SNSN.
Okay, we are back once again. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Griswold just starting the second trip around the lineup.
Yeah, they went 1-2-3, 1-2-3, 1-2-3 in the first, second, and the third. Bottom of the fourth here for Griswold. Top of the order, Kincaid Rubino, who was able to get a leadoff walk way back in the first inning.
He's the only Wolverine to get on base.
No, we have Webster got him in the second.
Oh, on inning 4, but they've turned 2 double plays.
Yes.
Raced them both.
Well, this is the team that did pull the triple early in this season. So definitely a strong defensive infield here for Killenly as Kincaid fouls that one off to the right.
Tim Lake just watching it. 1-1 to the speedy Rubino. 2-1. Nice pitch. 2-2. Here's a bouncer. Slow roller to third. Going to throw it to first. Nice throw, but by Goodwin, but couldn't be handled by the first baseman.
So Kincaid finds himself on base again.
E3. So it's not just Griswold Killingly getting bitten by the E-bug. Here's Sean Garvin, struck out his first time up. Still a lot of baseball. Griswold is certainly not out of this ball game by a long shot.
We're only halfway through. The game is not out of hand.
And you had Webster throw only 7 pitches last inning. Garvin takes a strike.
Yeah, you almost couldn't ask for a better inning out of Webster there in the top of this inning.
There goes Rubino. There's the throw, and he's in there safe as Grishevich dropped the ball.
So Griswold now with a runner in scoring position, nobody out. Garvin at the plate. 1-1's the count.
High, 2-1. So kind of a carbon copy of the first inning.
Ooh, hopefully it ends up a little bit better than
a little
the first
different,
inning,
yeah.
Right.
And that ball is
throw into center field.
And Rubino's going to he's going to try to make the third, and here comes the throw, and he is in there safe.
All right, so Griswold able to take advantage of some mistakes that Killenly's making, which Killenly certainly capitalized on against Griswold earlier in this ball game.
So now Rubino has capitalized on an error on first, and now a throwing error by the pitcher. And it's 2-1 to Garvin. And Rubino has now made it to third. Two and two.
Yeah, so you got a dangerous runner only 90 feet away, and you got a dangerous hitter at the plate for Griswold.
Got him.
Said he went around for the strikeout. First out of the fourth inning for Griswold brings up Evan Gilgenbach, who started out pitching left with some soreness in his elbow, now playing first base. Hit into that 6-3-3-2 double play in the first.
See if Gilgenbach can make something happen here. That ball is high. See if Gilgenbach can return the favor and put one over the right field fence as well.
Do it.
Do it. Takes a strike. I keep looking into the chat room and seeing all of these scammers putting their link in. Like, go ahead, watch 4Stream K here, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Scammer. There's a base hit. That's going to get a run home. 5-1.
Griswold's on the board with the RBI single from Gilgenbach. So Griswold starting out in the top of this inning with the 1-2-3 that Webster pitched, now plating their first run here in the home half of the fourth. And here comes Webster to the plate. Reached on an error in the second.
He takes strike one.
Did it get significantly colder?
Yes.
It feels like. What happened?
It got colder. I think the sun's going down a little bit. It's behind us now. Ball's in the dirt. 1-1. Right on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Baker.
Here's another thing I haven't understood about the Griswold batters this game is that's been a consistent call all game, and the Griswold batters lay off of it every single time.
God, I'm looking. 2 down. Brings up Drew Harden, who bounced into a 5-4-3 double play.
All right. Not exactly sure what that was. I don't even know if that was English. Watches one go right down the middle for strike one.
Oh, goodness. Ball's in the dirt. Nice stop. Nice stop there by Keefe. My cousin married somebody named Keith.
Oh, right?
Yeah. It's in New Hampshire, though. So. Fly ball into short center. No one's going to get it. It's going to fall for a base hit. And Gilgenbach on his way to third, and he's in there safe. So Drew bloops a single into short right.
Or center.
Yeah, or center.
Hit it into no man's land. You had center fielder coming in. The middle infield was going back and just kind of fell in between all of them.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's able to move Evan over the third. So runners on the corner, 2 outs for Colin Mitchell, who struck out in the second.
Mitchell takes ball 1. So, Wolverines got on the board, which is good to see.
Showed us they could do it in this game.
Yeah, they're scratching for more. Strike 1. You're right. He's calling that same pitch over and over again.
And they're just letting it go by where the called strike every single time. Kind of stuff that's going to tear a coach up.
Swing and a miss. One and 2.
It's one of the things batters always have to do is adapt to the strike zone that's being called.
Mitchell ended the second with a strikeout. There goes Harden. Strike 3, and Mitchell looks at strike 3.
On the outside pitch
on the outside corner. So Mitchell goes down for the second time in this game.
But not before Griswold was able to score Rubino for their first run of the game. So we're going to go into the top of the 5th inning now. 5-1 Redmen.
Be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Is it safe to visit the dentist? In a word, yes. Especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's Mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, griswoldpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
Welcome back to Griswold High School, everybody. 5-1 Killingly. John Harden, Mike Minarski.
Yeah, so here we are, top of the 5th inning, 5-1. Griswold able to bring one across. Last inning, Webster pitching a gem in the top of the 4th. 7 pitches, 7 strikes, 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, he had a really solid inning. And, you know, I think the thing that was mostly impressive about that is he was against the top 3 batters in the batting order who have caused havoc for Griswold today.
Yeah, for the first time, Killenly went down 1-2-3. That brings up Trevin Russ, the first baseman for Killenly here in the 5th, and he has struck out twice.
Webster has 5 strikeouts already. There's a bouncer to first. Gilgenbach is going to take it all by himself. There's 1 down.
1 batter, 1 out. Here comes Lucas Bertram, the designated hitter. He reached on a single in the 1st and then popped up to first in the 3rd.
He's gotten 4 outs on 9 pitches.
He's dealing.
Nice off-speed pitch. Had a little slow break. Foul ball. 0-2.
So right here in relief, Nolan Webster not playing. Getting ahead of batters, striking batters out, inducing ground balls.
It was a little shaky at the beginning, but he's pretty much sorted things up. And done quite well.
Yeah, you kind of have to change your mindset, especially when you weren't expecting the pitch and not expecting to pitch that soon in the ball game.
2-2. Good pitching will stop good hitting. Or at least tame it.
True.
There's a fly ball into left field. That's going to go a long way, all the way to the fence. Odo brings it in, and Bertram's in there with a double.
Stand-up double for the designated hitter for Killenly. So Killenly once again with a base runner in scoring position, bringing up Ashton Goodwin, who has been no slouch at the plate himself today. Flew out to right, then reached on an error in the third, but was able to come around and score the 5th run for Killenly.
That was 6 in a row. That of a streak that Webster had. Looks like we got a pinch runner, number 23.
Yeah, freshman Tony Nabin coming in for Bertram at second.
Courtesy runner, I'm assuming. But Bertram's the DH anyway, so. Do you lose the DH now? Like they do in the major leagues?
He's in that spot. Nice block by Andrew there on ball 1.
What do you think of the National League getting the designated hitter?
I don't really like it. I kind of like the difference between the two leagues. Because, I mean, I understand why they did it. I don't necessarily agree with it. Because here's the biggest problem with Major League Baseball. They're trying to attract new viewers by basically throwing us old people away.
The runner goes to third, and they're waving him in. And Harden is going to get it in there, but Navin comes all the way around. And, I'll tell you right now, if Bertram was on second, that wouldn't have happened.
No. So good call by Killenly right there. That pitch was in the dirt way outside. So they actually started running on the right pitch for them. It was able to get away from Harden all the way back to the fence. So Navin was able to come all the way around and score the 6th run for the Redmen.
And they got that run right back that they gave up last inning. 3-1 now to Goodwin. So does Ashton have to take the bus all the way back to Killenly just to come home back to Killenly to Griswold?
It's funny you say that because, like I said earlier, I had talked to him and his dad yesterday, and he said he doesn't want to take the bus all the way back to Killenly to come all the way back here. He goes, it doesn't seem to make sense.
It doesn't?
So maybe he will not be joining the bus on the way back.
It's in the hole. Throw by Garvin, but Goodwin beats it out. And that was a gun from Sean Garvin.
Wheels on Ashton Goodwin there.
So only one down, 1 run in here in the top of the 5th for Killenly. They're up 6-1. Here's Mason Frazier. Bounced into a force, and then got a double in the 3rd. 1 for 2. Or is actually 1 for 1, isn't he?
No.
There goes a good one.
Able to get around the tag there. Pretty decent throw by Harden on that one. Got the ball there in time, a little bit to the first base side of second, but Goodwin able to get around it, and he's standing on second with a steal.
Goodwin making the homeboys hurt. He's putting the wood to him.
Oh, you know they want to do it.
There's a fly ball into center field. Goodwin's going to tag, and he will make it to third. So Frazier flies out and brings up Cam Nuri, who's struck out twice.
Struck out swinging, struck out looking. And he has been the first out of an inning, the second out of an inning, and potentially could be the third out of an inning.
Looks like they're going to pull him back. Justin Baker.
Senior coming in the pinch hit for Nuri.
He's a big boy. Look at him. He's a tall kid.
Yeah, he's like twice the size of Nuri coming in.
Are him and Brandon brothers? We may never know. Swing and a miss.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, and 2 to Baker. Swing and a miss. Got him. And that's going to do it. However, Killingly does pick up another run. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Killingly, they're up 6-1. You're watching high school baseball right here on SNSN.
It's finally motorcycle and boating season, and Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, can help by giving you big savings when you bundle your boat or motorcycle insurance with your auto policy. Trahan agency has been in business for over 25 years, which doesn't happen unless you have honesty and integrity, and you get both with Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, Route 12 Plainfield. Find them on Facebook. Bundle your motorcycle or boat insurance today with your auto policy and get big savings. Kevin Trahan is a proud sponsor of Wolverine Athletics.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Bertrand,
Yeah, you're
okay.
thinking of the DH.
All right, that's right. All right, here we are in the bottom of the 5th inning, 6-1 Killingly. Baker on the hill pitching a fine ball game, has 7 Ks, 1 walk through 4.
Yeah, pitching a very fine game this afternoon.
Calvin Odo leading off, then Nick Comfort, and then Jake Duthry.
Yeah, Calvin struck out in the 3rd inning. His second at bat here in the 5th.
And he's still bringing some heat. Inside, outside. Just like you said.
Well, it's been a consistent pitch sequence throughout the game to different parts of the order. That misses just outside low. But that's one of the things that the Griswold batters have to recognize, and they definitely need to start communicating that amongst themselves.
2-1 to Oda, 2-2 to Oda, excuse me. Got him looking.
We're going to watch that outside pitch all day.
We're going to keep picking up casualties along the way, huh?
I'll tell you what, the Killingly pitcher, I mean, Baker's going to, if he's going to get that call, he's going to keep going out there. If the Griswold batters are going to watch it go by, you can go and sit down.
Here's Comfort. He bounced to short. He takes strike 1. That's 8 Ks now for Baker.
That's a lot of Ks.
Yeah. Through 4 1/3. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 2. Swing and a miss and a high
Chased
heater.
a high one.
9 strikeouts.
One thing I can't say, Nick Comfort went up there swinging.
Here's Duthry. Yeah, you can't say much. If you're going to go up there hacking, good. When you start watching them go, can't really say a whole lot.
Held up.
It's kind of like complaining about how the vote went, yet you didn't go and vote.
Yeah. Right.
I don't like the way the senior center vote came out.
Did you go and vote? Nope.
I don't see a reason for it.
Ball's low, a little bit outside, 2-1. Is that Chris Coleman over there? And a D'Amico. He likes those high. He likes those high heaters. 2-2.
They look good coming down. It's hard to lay off.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Duthry able to work the count full. Look, fastball, they're not going to want to put you on base. Go back to the top of the order.
Bouncer to first. He's going to play 1-3 unassisted.
But he saw the fastball, swing on the fastball, a little bit behind it. Went to the first baseman unassisted for the third out, but good at bat for Jake Duthry right there.
Absolutely. And he was 1 strike away from being the third K of the inning. However, he kept swinging.
Yeah, he actually
worked the count too.
He actually acted like a batter.
Yeah, well, we're going to go to the top of the 6th. 6-1, Killingly. You're watching Griswold High School Baseball on SNSN.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Tire Queen!
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
There, 1 at the plate. There you go.
Here we go. We are in the top of the 6th inning. 6-1 Killingly. Webster still on the hill.
Still throwing strikes as Waterman fouls that one straight back.
So you got 9, 1, and 2 coming up this inning. Waterman, Keith, and Jax. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Oh, he hit him.
Oh, did he hit him?
Looks like he got hit.
So hit batter puts Waterman on first, brings up Keith.
Billy Kane's going to come out and talk to him about it.
Maybe take a couple of seconds while he hands him new fresh baseballs.
Mm-hmm. Asking him what he's having for dinner. Keith struck out last time up. Curveball. Snap throw on over to first. Keeping Waterman close.
Keep him honest over there at first base. No pitch.
Little game there between Keefe and Webster. And there's a shot into right left center for a base hit. Waterman chugging around to third. Here's the throw. He's in there safe. And Keefe is going to make it into second safe as well.
Yeah, Keefe went into second on the throw to third. So Killenly with runners on second and third, no outs here in the top of the 6th inning.
Keefe 3 for 4.
Then Ben Jacks, a couple of singles of his own, struck out in the 4th.
Scored a couple runs as well. And here comes the Billy Kane.
The Billy?
The Billy.
So we're going to have a conference on the mound.
So where do you go if you take Nolan out? Where do you go? Because they got Wyndham tomorrow, do they not?
Right. They have another game tomorrow against. Well, actually, they've got a lot of games coming up here on the schedule. Once again, back to back to back. But you're right. They've got Wyndham tomorrow, and then they've got Stonington on Saturday, and then throw in a JV game against Killenly here on Friday. So it's going to be.
They're making a pitching change right now.
Right. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for this Griswold baseball club.
Is that Mitchell?
That is Garvin.
Garvin's coming in. Okay.
Interesting, especially with the game tomorrow. So hopefully they're going to try to keep the pitch count low.
Here's that wind again.
Because really with Gilgenbach with the sore elbow, then Webster pitching, we'll have to go back and count his total pitches. You've got Garvin here coming into this game with a couple of innings left in this ball game. Yeah, who do you start tomorrow against Wyndham?
That's a good question. Mitchell?
Will Hamill be available?
Well, we know Garvin can certainly bring it.
He can. He was pitching a fantastic ball game against East Lyme. Was it East Lyme? It was East Lyme game.
Yeah. Then he got plunked.
Yeah, got hit in the top of the 4th. Tried to come back and pitch in the bottom of the 4th and just didn't have it anymore. But was pitching a fantastic ball game up until that point. And then he's kind of become a ball magnet ever since.
Pitching him inside. Garvin's got some good velocity on his pitches.
Yes, he does.
Got
and
some
only
good
a
movement.
sophomore.
Yeah. Got some good movement. Very focused. Sometimes has a little bit of bouts of being wild.
Some Ricky Vaughn.
Wow. You went there.
I did.
Wild thing.
Well, he's got the hair. Well, he doesn't have the zigzags, but he's got the nice dark hair on top.
He does have the best hair on the team, does he not?
I don't know. I think
With
there
the
was
curly
a vote.
waves.
There was a vote. I think Logan Davis took it.
I remember one day Garvin came into fall ball, took his hat off, and he just looked at me and goes, "See my hair?" He goes, "I'm just too pretty."
It's amazing how often he'll take his helmet off or his hat off and just run those fingers
through his hair. Yeah. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
Hopefully he can keep his. I was not one of the lucky. I have to wear a hat or I get sunburn on top of my head and then I can't comb my hair for 3 days.
He went around 1-2. Garvin came into a tough spot with runners on second and third, nobody out here in the top of the 6th. 6-1 Killenly. They're Knocking on the door for a couple more. 1-2. Outside corner. Got him looking. Nice pitch by Garvin.
So that's 2 at-bats for Jax. Caught looking. 2 singles in the first and the second. Caught looking in the fourth, and then caught looking again here in the sixth. Brings up Krishevitz.
These two know each other, especially in the basketball court.
Yes, they do.
Keefe is bouncing all over second. Look at him. He was like halfway down the line. Infield is in.
Get ready for that play at the plate. That gets by Harden.
And nobody's going anywhere. So they kept it close enough.
Looked like one of those momentary lapses that happened from time to time, just as it was hitting his glove.
So just so we know, because we didn't announce the defensive changes, Garvin came into pitch, Mitchell went to short, and Webster went to third. Three balls, no strikes. First base is open. Krishevitz sends one to right. That is a routine fly ball. Here comes the runner tagging home, and he's going to make it safe. As a matter of fact, everyone's going to tag. And Waterman scores the 7th Killingly run, and Keefe makes it down to third.
So Krishevitz getting it done for Killingly right there, flying out to right. Plates another run for the Redmen, making it 7-1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Trevin Russ coming to the plate, who has a couple of strikeouts of his own in the first and the second, and then hit an unassisted to first base in the 5th.
So there are 2 outs. And it is getting later in the game. And Griswold a little further behind now.
Yeah, it's getting to that point where you're just going to have to shut down, and then hopefully you can get some rallies.
Swing and a miss. So do you think Gilgenbach goes ahead and ices the elbow and comes back tomorrow, or?
I don't expect to see him tomorrow. I mean, maybe in the field, but definitely not on the mound.
Right.
Possibly see him on Saturday against Stonington.
Big day. Youth baseball day.
That is Jewett City Little League Day here at the high school with the high school team. So come on down, wear your jersey. Mingle with the high school players. You can be on the field for the national anthem. I know there's going to be food and all kinds of activities going on. It's kind of a new thing going on here.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely good thing.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Garvin needs a punch out here. And there's a rope into right field, base hit. Another run's going to score. 8-1 Killingly.
So really just getting it done, kind of station to station here for the Redmen. Keep it simple, scoring runs.
Keefe just scored his 3rd run of the game.
And Bertram coming back to the plate after hitting the double in the 5th, coming around the score. His position coming around the score. Nevin was pitch running for him.
Ball's high, 2-0. Small turnout today. Ball's popped up. Gilgenbach looking for it, and
he'll come down
makes
with
the
it.
catch. Stayed with it.
So Griswold gets out of the inning, but not before Killenly scores another couple of runs, making it 8-1 going into the bottom of the 6th inning. The Wolverines got to get it done. They got 6 outs to do it.
Be back in a little bit. Continue on with the ball game. Killingly 8, Griswold 1. You're watching Griswold High School Baseball on SNSN.
You see the signs everywhere. No alcohol if under 21. No tobacco under 21. No vaping supplies under 21. It's 21 for a reason.
Youth that use alcohol are more likely to engage in other risky behaviors, such as gambling. Learn the warning signs and how to talk to your children about addiction.
It's 21 for a reason. Brought to you by CIRAC and funded in partnership with SAMHSA. Find out more at CIRACCT.org.
Spring is finally here, and that means that all of the robust colors that spring flowers offer are now available at Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse. Don't forget flowers for mom either. Mother's Day is right around the corner, May 8th. Shop Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse online or go to their store on 17 Ashland Street, Jewett City. All the beautiful spring colors. And of course, Mother's Day on May 8th. 2 great reasons to shop Jewett City Florist and Greenhouse, 17 Ashland Street, Jewett City, a proud sponsor of Griswold Athletics.
True.
And we are back here at Griswold High School. Griswold behind by the score of 8-1. Griswold bats have been pretty silent.
But here we are, top of the order. Positive thoughts.
Positive thoughts.
Send in the positive. Oh, my goodness. I jumped for a second.
So Griswold has 1 run on 1 hit.
And that run was scored by our leadoff hitter, Kincaid Rubino, back in the 4th. You got to warn us, Ullman, when you're going to start playing music, man.
So Griswold has only been able to manage 2 hits in 2 games.
Well, they've just been giving Baker the outside. The umpire's been calling that a strike all day. Baker's been living there.
Like there. But 2-0. Baker has 9 strikeouts through 5.
Not bad.
Not bad. Three 3-0. Ball 4.
So 4 pitches, 4 balls, and there's another leadoff walk for Rubino.
Here's Garvin. Struck out a couple of times today, 0 for 2.
Now he can help himself out.
They have not ripped through the lineup much at all.
No, it took 3 innings just to work through it.
Yeah.
So Baker's starting to miss here in the 6th.
He's starting to
it
tire
looks like
a
we're going
little
to get a
bit.
time. Coach is going to come talk to him.
Notices he's a little off right now.
Well, yeah, unlike
is that his pitch count? Because Keefe just kind of they fist bumped. So
you know what? I'm going to start bringing my pitch counter to the games to keep track of them. But the way that he's been pitching, he's been very efficient. So I doubt that he's hit a pitch count. It just may be, a little bit tired, starting to miss a little bit.
Little rubber arm.
Ask how you're feeling out there. How you doing? I mean, he really only has to get 6 more outs, and Killenly can get on the bus and ride back up victorious. But one thing that we haven't seen from Baker yet today that's happened here in the bottom of the 6th, he's thrown 4 pitches, 4 balls.
Yeah.
Or actually 5 pitches, 5 balls.
Check swing foul. 1-1.
Check on Rubino, who gets back.
Rubino's been on base 3 times today.
Got me doing exactly what you want from a leadoff hitter. Then getting on base, he actually is the one that plated the run.
Ball is high, 2-1. So Baker is continuing to miss just a little bit, just a little off.
There is a pitcher warming up for Killenly. Can't see the number.
All back, 2-2.
12. So that if it is number 12, that's Corbin Adams who'd be coming in.
Who's listed as a pitcher.
And he is a lefty senior. Pitcher only.
There's a bounce at a third. You're going to get the out at first, and he's safe.
Called him safe at first. So Griswold with runners on first and second. Sean able to beat the throw. Brings up Evan Gilgenbach.
And oddly enough, Evan Gilgenbach is the only one to have a hit in the last 2 games.
There he is, sitting there with a single in the 4th.
He had a single against New London.
And he's stranded on third.
Nobody out. First and second. Gilgenbach sends it straight up. Goodwin underneath it and doesn't make the play.
Did they not call infield fly? No, there's the umpire calling infield fly right there. Batter's out. Because otherwise, that's dangerous.
So 1 down. Here's Webster.
I was looking at the base umpire to see if he called it. He didn't call it. I'm like,
yeah, I didn't see anybody call it.
Then the umpire looked down. He had his hand up. Plate umpire.
Gilgenbach was a little upset with himself. He just got under the ball.
So, yeah, Baker's starting to miss here in the late innings. But it does look like they are warming up.
Straight back. Some car got hit.
As long as it's not a truck.
No, mine's down there. I have learned my lesson twice here, you know. Here's a bouncer to short. Grishevitz, nice backhanded grab.
And everybody's safe.
But everybody's safe, just like John Harden just said.
So the base is jacked for Andrew Harden coming up. They're bringing up. Really? All right. I will no longer look at my scorebook before I look on the field.
Sergio sends one deep. That ball is foul.
Foul. Putting it almost in the exact right spot, but it just goes foul in the left field corner. He was already at second base.
That ball was jacked.
So definitely making the right call with the pinch hitter here in the 6th inning to bring up Madeira.
Baker just looked into the dugout like, what just happened?
So it ends up just being a really long strike.
It's called strike 2. 1-2. Got him looking.
Outside corner again. Been getting everybody all day. Sergio with that pinch hit here. Hadn't seen it yet today, but he just saw it right there.
2 down for Colin Mitchell, who's struck out twice today. It's 10 strikeouts. And he's evened up 1-1. I can read that right. Yep, 10. 10 for Baker. Make it 11. Oh, nope, let's strike 2. I thought he got him. No, I really did.
That was a nice pitch. Caught the outside corner. Whether Mitchell went around or not, that was a strike. Just misses outside for ball there.
Baker looking for the punch out to get out of the 6th. Unscathed, possibly. But Mitchell doesn't want to see that happen.
Now bases full of Wolverines.
3-2. We're not that far from being a whole new ball game.
No, choke up, find your pitch, and tattoo it.
And Mitchell looks at strike 3. 11 strikeouts.
Goes to the inside, goes down, looking for strike 3. Griswold leaves 3 on the bases. We've played 6. It's still Killenly 8, Griswold 1.
And we'll be back right after this, right here on SNSN.
The issue of guns and gun ownership has been a white-hot topic locally in the recent past. Is gun ownership for everyone? Maybe. However, if you want to investigate gun ownership, do it the right way by visiting Swamp Yankee Arms on North Main Street, Jewett City. They can assist with consultation and, of course, proper training in regards to gun ownership and use. Swamp Yankee Arms is a community partner. Swamp Yankee Arms, find them on Facebook. Proud sponsor of Griswold Baseball.
There are all sorts of advertisements that ask you to shop local. When you think local car service and repair, look to Winton Automotive on North Main Street, Jewett City. When you go to Winton Automotive, you deal directly with the owner, Ken Winton. How's that for peace of mind? Brakes, tires, oil changes, or general maintenance, and Winton Automotive even posts helpful info on Facebook that may prevent costly repairs. Winton Automotive, North Main Street, Jewett City, proud sponsor of Wolverine Baseball on SNSN. Last couple of games.
And here we are. Yeah, the last couple games have been a little difficult to understand. I don't know.
Just a different team. It's been like we were talking about off the air, a little bit of the tale of 2 different teams that have been playing here for the Wolverines in the last couple of games.
Yeah. They had an excellent game last Saturday against Plainfield, where they won 8-2. They got some good pitching from Gilgenbach. Good timely hitting. Good base running.
Oh, that was Thursday, right?
Thursday.
Yeah, and the dugout was pumped. They were chattering, they were cheering, they were, getting it done. And then came in on Friday against New London, just completely different ball club. Like we said, probably played one of the worst games we've seen this team play all season, but still kept it within 2 runs. And then coming out here to Killenly, which has been a game that everybody's been looking forward to on the schedule since it was posted. And here we are in the top of the 7th, Killenly enjoying a 7-run lead.
I can't see the number on the new catcher.
17.
Yeah, that's Nick, right? Oh, is that Hopkins? So Brendan Hopkins coming in to catch for the Wolverines here in the top of the 7th inning. But leading off for the Redmen, number 13, third baseman, Ashton Goodwin.
There's a pop up into right field. Easy play.
Yeah, 1 pitch, 1 out.
Can't get much more economical than that. Here's Mason Frazier. 1 for 3, double. Here's a grounder.
Little double clutch at third. Pitch sails high. Gilgamesh not able to bring it down. So Frazier reaches on an error.
Here's Nori. Who struck out twice. Baker came in and pinch hit for him last time, and he struck out. So 3 Ks out of this hole.
And my pin took off like a rocket.
I know.
The wind picks up, and my pin. Did it go out the door? That thing flew.
Pencil right there. It did. Get these wind gusts that just blow everything around.
It's not as easy as you think, people. That's why I keep about 14 pins inside the box.
They don't understand what we go through.
The pain. It's like every other week I'm going to Walmart buying a pack of pins.
Yeah, see, no. Just the cost alone. Never mind the pot of coffee that has to be and hot.
Yeah, hot.
You know.
Oh, well, see, I didn't bring the pot because it was warmer today.
What is
so
wrong
I only brought
with you?
the travel mug. So that's 2 K-cups worth right there.
I shouldn't say anything because I didn't bring coffee today either. So, and I really need one now. Little looper. It's going to drop.
So Frazier moves to second. Nuri to first. That's his first hit of the ball game. But
Billy Kane, what? Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say, in football season, I started bringing that pot thermos. You could put a whole pot of coffee, 12 cups in that thermos. I brought it to a couple of baseball games. Didn't think I would need it today, so I went with just the travel mug. But no, we got wind in the face all day.
New pitcher. Is that Mitchell?
That is Mitchell.
Colin Mitchell. It's the 4th Wolverine pitcher.
So definitely some strategery going on, saving some of their arms for a couple of games.
Is it strategery or is it tomfoolery?
Not tomfoolery. I don't think that would be acceptable in a game like today.
It was tomfoolery with the baseball on the diamond.
But yeah, you just gave up a hit to the number 8 batter where there's been 3 strikeouts in that hole. You got runners at first and second. Killenly's already ahead 8-1. You're going into the number 9 hole where Waterman was hit by a pitch in the 6th. So you really got to shut these Redmen down. Plus, you got to save your arms. Like we talked about, there's Wyndham tomorrow. There's Stonington on Saturday. And there's a JV game on Friday and Saturday. So you're going to need some arms there as well.
A lot of baseball. Lots of baseball.
Lots of baseball.
Lots of baseball to go. This is what happens when the games go a little bit long, a little loopy.
Yeah, they're like, that's exactly what you guys don't need is more coffee. But you've been tearing up the nuts today. You had like 2 bags. You had like peanuts. You had like cashews.
Yeah. They were delicious.
I would hope so.
They were. And the funny thing is my favorites are pistachios.
Do you get them shelled? That'd be too hard to do.
You know what? I know I'm very good in, at shelling pistachios. But my mother, every year, I don't know where she got it. When I was in my 20s, that was the first time I ever got it. She gave me, it was a 5-pound tin of shelled pistachios.
That must have cost a fortune.
And it was phenomenal.
Now, did you eat it in just a couple of days? You'd be like, Michael.
No, it would take me about a week.
Yeah. Swing and a miss brings the count 1-1.
No, I was, it took me about a week to eat them, but they're gone.
Foul back, strike 2. No, I bet they were. Like those big planters tins are like $10 a pop.
Yeah.
I love those things. Eat it by the fistful.
Oh, yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
2 down.
But it brings up big Nate Keefe.
Why does it seem like he comes up in every clutch position? That's just where he's been today.
It's like he's one of those guys. It's like every time you look up, that number 1-4 is right there when they need to get something done. He only has a home run today. He scored 3 runs himself.
That ball, where's it coming?
Just in front of us on the first row. If that was a box seat, they would have.
That was a box seat. They would have had a souvenir.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach. I was ready for that one.
I wasn't exactly sure where it went.
It was right there.
No, I mean, when it first went up, it went up and we have this roof. I was like,
see, it's not going to make it into this booth. It has to go like this. It literally has to go like that. It has to arc, or else it's not going to come in. It's got to come at a perfect trajectory. And it has happened. Swing and a miss.
Big swing and a miss.
He likes that outside pitch.
Hey, unlike some of our batters, he knows that that's been called a strike all day. He's going to swing at it.
Got him.
Oh, went high. Got him swinging.
Look at that.
Big strikeout for Colin Mitchell right there. Leaves 2 stranded for Killenly. Here comes Griswold in the bottom of the 7. They've got a lot of work to do. 8-1, Redmond.
We'll be back. Just a minute right here on SNSN.
Hi, I'm Miranda Mahoney from Griswold Pride. Are you a current substance user or care about someone who is? We are losing more and more people every day. It's time we started using new ideas and resources to keep our loved ones alive. You can keep you or your loved one alive by never using alone, carrying Narcan, and using fentanyl testing strips. Griswold Pride and Matt's mission are here to support all of you. Using harm reduction supplies can and will keep you alive. Contact us on our websites or social media, grizzledpride.org and mattsmission.net. Remember, you're not alone.
Doing the morning show.
Oh, we'd have taken that in a different direction.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and we're back.
Hot mic time.
Oh, my goodness.
You never know what you're going to hear. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
New pitcher for Killingly, Jay Grishevitz. Coming in to lock it down.
But here comes Griswold. They got 7, 8, 9. Calvin Odo, Nick Comfort, and Jake Duthry scheduled to pitch, but it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter for Griswold. It's going to be Gavin D'Amico pitching instead of Odo. So Griswold changing some things up here in the late innings against Killingly.
Speaker out of the game altogether.
Did he move the? Let's see. That's what.
No, yeah, he's in the dugout.
Oh, he's done. His day is done.
He's over. He didn't do much. Pitched 6 innings, struck out 11.
Just a day at the office.
Just a day at the office.
It's spring, right?
Yeah.
This is baseball season, right?
Yeah.
Why are there winter coats in the stands?
It's just not fair.
It's not right. It's un-American.
Yeah. Somebody turn up the temperature for crying out loud.
Watches a first pitch strike right over the plate.
Grishevitz has got a little heat. Ooh, that's hard. That's a Rich Gossage curve right there.
That was a big, wide one. That was
He
was circling into 3-5 right at TF Green.
He just threw that right by D'Amico.
Swing and a miss goes down. Strike one. Or first strikeout for Griswold here in the bottom of the 7th. Brendan Hopkins batting in place of Nick Comfort.
He looks at strike one.
Ooh. Checking the shave on that
close
pitch.
shave,
Yeah.
I was just going to say.
He's only a freshman.
Let him live.
He only has to shave every other day.
I still don't get it. Some of the freshmen, sophomore have like full beards now.
Yeah, right?
Are the kids rubbing something on their face to grow it? I mean, is that what they're doing?
We're going to have to ask them.
That was a nice curve.
Ball in.
Oh.
So Grishevitz definitely showing he's got the breaking pitches. And Jacob Hamill coming in for Jake Duthry.
Hey, wasn't he up here earlier?
He was. He was just the national anthem. That's what he told us.
He did his business and split.
Yeah, and he bolted.
He did.
And he didn't tell anybody he was going to start. Just boom, play. Let's go. Then it was done, packed his bags, and left.
One and one. Swing and a miss. Kind of handcuffed him there. Came in inside that ball, just kind of tailed in.
Probably swung on the ball right there.
All right, so the Wolverines down to their final strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, Killingly. 8-1. That's your ball game.
Struck out the side. 1, 2, 3 for Grishevitz, and Griswold goes down 8-1. Definitely not what I was expecting before this game started.
14 strikeouts. 14 out of 21 outs.
Not bad pitching for the Killingly pitchers today.
Oh, not at all. Well, John, that's 2 games in a row where the Wolverines have been able to muster only 1 hit apiece in each game, and both hits have been by Evan Gilgenbach.
Both of them, right? Absolutely. Gilgenbach with the one hit today back in the fourth and was stranded on third. But no, what was that?
No, I was going to say they had base runners, via the walk. They've had a couple of base runners, via errors. But as far as clean base hits, they're just not coming.
They're not coming. The last couple of games, the bats for Griswold have just gone silent, and the defensive woes continue. Still some bobbles, errors, missed throws. Just they got to get it back together. This team was firing on all cylinders just a couple of days ago, but here against New London and again today against Killenly, just not there. So hopefully we can bring it back together tomorrow against Wyndham, because now Griswold's got two losses in a row. Their last win was Plainfield on Thursday.
So Griswold falls to 3-4. Killenly, they've evened up their record. They are now 4-4 on the season. There's still, a lot of baseball to go, but the hitting has to start. It's just too infrequent. It is. It's just,
right.
You can call it what you want, but they're just not hitting the ball.
There's got to be a
when you're
word
striking out
that.
14 out of 21 out of 21 outs.
Well, and then how many of those were called third strikes?
Yeah, that's the other thing too.
Like I can tell you, and because we've coached together and we've talked enough baseball together, that's probably my single biggest pet peeve.
Watching strike three
strikes. Like there's a great story. I was talking to Jackson Fleming when he was up here when I was coaching a little league team.
Yep.
We were just keeping the bats on the shoulder and just watching strikes go by, strike and sit down, strike out and sit down. So we had our next game. I told everybody, we're swinging this game. I don't care where it is. We're swinging this game.
Mm-hmm.
And then, that for the most part, the team was doing it. And then we had another called third strike, and the player came back to the dugout. And I said, what happened to us swinging? And he goes, it was a ball. And I said, well, the umpire disagreed with you. So, yeah.
All right. You're going to be joining us tomorrow morning, are you not?
No, I'll be there.
All right. That's what I said. You'll be joining us tomorrow morning.
Who's us? Us? Or who else is it?
I'm just speaking in third person, I guess.
Oh.
Me.
All right.
Oh, actually, we do have a couple of guests tomorrow.
Oh, do we really?
Mm-hmm. We have.
So I'm actually going to get some ability to prep, because usually I don't know what's going to happen until about 30 seconds before we go.
It's because I test you to see just how good you are. We're going to have the Cahoon brothers tomorrow.
The Cahoon brothers?
The Cahoon brothers
really?
From Griswold.
Mm-hmm.
One goes to Norwich Tech and one goes to Grasso.
Right.
And they're going to be in the Skills USA competition in Georgia. I believe it's Georgia. And the two brothers facing, off against each other.
Gotta love it.
And we're going to have them in tomorrow morning at 8:45. We're going to talk to them about that. And then at 9:15, we're going to be joined virtually by, it's the second time this guy's been on. His name is Brian Culpin, and him and his wife, Courtney, they're going to be on. They sold everything. Sold their house, their cars, all their belongings. Them and their 3 kids traveling the country. They're off the grid.
Wow, love it.
So we're going to get an update on them to see where they are and what they're doing. And he said they have a very exciting year planned, for what they're going to do. The whole goal is to go to every state park.
Wow, that's quite a goal.
In the United States.
There's a lot of parks.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. 2 state parks in every state.
Oh, 2 state parks
in the lower 48.
Okay.
In the lower 48. So I know they already circled the entire United States once. I mean, we're talking the outside perimeter. So I think they're in Cincinnati now.
Ohio.
Yeah, and they're actually going to be tomorrow in the Eastern time zone. So we will talk to them tomorrow morning. So hopefully you will join us tomorrow morning on SNSN. So that's going to do it for us here. We're going to that's one of those sound bites you didn't want to hear here. So we are done here at Griswold High School. The score 8-1. And I am trying to do too many things at once here. Well, let's start this all over again. Ready?
Sure.
I think I'm doing this right. There we go. And oh my God! Finally, I hit it. All right, final score 8-1 here at Griswold High School. Killingly defeats the unhitting Wolverines. They start swinging the bad boys. 8-1. See you tomorrow morning.